Hi, I'm Darren.
Hi, I'm Gordon.
And we're the two gay reefers.
So this is our Red Sea Reefer 250 litre. So it's not quite 250 litres, it's actually 244 litres, so that's equal to 65 gallons. So the tank's about 204 litres and it's a 40 litre sump. So what that is in gallons, I can't remember. This little tank's done us really well so far. So the tank is 4 foot long.
Yes.
Cool. And it's about 2 foot wide, 2 foot high.
I think so.
Gordon doesn't do feet and inches.
I'm Australian, I talk centimetres.
So that means it's about 1.20 m long, 60 centimetres wide, 60 centimetres tall. So up the top we have the Radeon Gen 4 XR30. This has done us really well. It's on the Coral AB Plus program, I think it is. We've got it on for about 11 hours a day. It does have the moon cycle on as well, because hey, who doesn't like a bit of moonlight on their corals?
And storms.
And storms and cloud cover. So we've got the works going on.
And we also put the diffuser on recently. Video above, check it out if you haven't already watched it.
With the Ecotech products, we went with the Ecotech MP10 power head.
It's a bit dirty at the moment.
It is very dirty. I just took the cover off. It needs a good clean. At the moment, it's running pretty much full steam ahead, so I think about 90 odd %. At the moment, I don't think we so much need a second one, as we may upgrade this one up to an MP40. So the overflow on the Red Sea Reefer we found is really, really good. It does get noisy from time to time, so that's usually because either something's changed, so something with the flows changed. Usually it's a bubble algae in the weir. When it does get noisy, it does take a little bit of getting used to it to actually silence it again. So it is probably the trickiest part of the Red Sea Reefer setup, but when you get it working, it's very, very quiet.
As in now.
As in now. We also recently just got the Red Sea aquarium net cover.
Once again, video above, check it out if you haven't already watched it.
We wish we had this a little bit earlier. That was about the only downside getting the Red Sea Reefer line is the rimless design, and you don't want to spoil it with a cover or anything like that. Unfortunately, earlier this year when we had a power blackout, we actually did have the conditions in the tank changed, and we had a few sick fish that actually jumped out. So I think we had 4 all up.
I think so.
Yeah, 4 fish in the space of a week, unfortunately. And if we had the net cover, yes, it might have kept them in, but I still think they would have died anyway. So this is our sump. At the back, we've got an Aquamatic DC runner pump.
It's down there somewhere.
Down there somewhere. Had no issues with that, and all in all, I think it's working spectacularly well. All the water comes through the filter socks. Filter socks with us, they probably need to be changed twice weekly, but we only do it weekly. As you can see, these are just fresh ones. I have seen that Red Sea have just introduced plastic cups to replace the filter socks. So thinking about getting those. I have no idea what to put in a filter cup though. I've heard carbon and some filter wool. So part of the Red Sea Reefer sump design is that it does have a bubble trap, and in that bubble trap is a piece of foam which gets really filthy. I have heard a lot of people just take that out or don't start with it in there. We're thinking about doing the same sort of thing. Now, just need a bit of advice. Should we just take it out in one go? Will it upset out the balance of our system if we just take it out? So in the bottom of the sump we have marine pure balls. At the moment, as you can see, they're collecting a lot of crap. So we're thinking also of replacing that with some blocks of biofilter material. Because at the moment we've got a lot of brownish sort of slime and it's all through the sump. Don't know where it's coming from, whether it's from the no-pox that we dose or what, but yeah. So the heater we have is just a basic aquarium heater. The good thing about this design is that if there's no water, it can actually work out of water as well.
Why have we only gone a basic heater over something else?
We've only had it on for the last month and we really only need it on for nighttime.
We've never actually gone to the point of putting in a chiller.
Yeah, so we've never had a chiller. Just after we set up the aquarium, we also got air conditioning in the house. It actually cools the room sufficiently to keep the temperatures in the aquarium rather cool.
And it also helps to keep the puppies nice and cool.
So here we have the Deltec skimmer. As you can see, it does a fantastic job skimming our tank. This one's rated up to 500 litres, so double this tank size. We did have the lightning strike near our house. The pump started to fail, so for a week it would go on and off and on and off, and we didn't realize it. Actually, the customer service is really good. We actually sent the pump away and got it fixed free of charge because it was still under warranty. Here we have our auto top off. So it's 8 litres in total. So that's about 2 gallons or so for all you Americans out there. Ha ha ha.
Gallons, what's the point?
I know, right?
Sorry, Americans. Sorry, not sorry.
And it does run out unexpectedly. Trying to fill it is a little bit difficult as well because of the height. Actually have to use a plastic watering can to direct the water in there. So we have a Aquamedic 4-channel doser as well. I actually realised that I was overdosing when one day we came home and you could smell no-pox. That's all you could smell, and it's just like, might be a little bit too much. So at the moment we're dosing the Red Sea range. We're dosing Red Sea Foundation A, Foundation B, and Foundation C.
Which is backwards in the container, just saying.
These are Voss water bottles. Best dosing containers around. Love them.
We fill these probably every month, roughly.
So with our equipment list, we've tried to keep it quite simple, so we haven't got any reactors or anything like that. We found it's easier to control the parameters in our tank. We've been buying corals to suit the conditions that we can provide. So we've sort of got a set routine, so we do water changes once a fortnight, or that's once every 2 weeks for Americans. We may try a few corals. If they don't take off, we're not going to buy them again. We're trying not to overstretch our tank, even though it's packed full of coral, and that's the dangers of having a local fish store so close to us. It's literally
Walking distance. Not that we walk, but it is walking distance.
yes, so it's very dangerous. So going through the sump, we would like any suggestions of making it A, cleaner, B, any improvements we can make as well. Not that we have any issues, but just to make things a little bit more efficient. So any comments or suggestions, leave them down below.
Alright guys, hope you've enjoyed this update. The reason we're doing this a more in-depth update of our tank and all the equipment that we're using is we've gained a lot of extra followers over the last couple of months, and we want to go back and show you guys what we've actually, what we're running, why we're running things, and what we've done and what we've changed over the 18 months or so that we've had the tank. Hope you've enjoyed it. Next week's update will be part 2. We'll work that out tomorrow. But yeah, hope you've enjoyed it.
I just want to say congrats on 350 subscribers too. Yay!
Thank you everyone, we really appreciate it. We'd love to double that, we'd love to triple that. So if you have friends that you think would be interested in it, please share our channel. We need lots more viewers.
Hope you've enjoyed everything and keep it salty.
See you guys.
Bye for now.
Bye.